Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Trauma, The Legend of Vox Machina. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 10 of season 4 of The Legend of Vox Machina, and that last episode wasn't nice. It wasn't fun. I didn't like it. Very evil. Here's the thing. They know what they're doing. They know how to hurt people. I was very shocked last season when they killed Percy and then they didn't bring him back for a while. I don't know if they're going to take their time bringing Grog back. I don't know if Grog comes back, but I do know a lot of people are like, that didn't happen. So wherever they're taking it, I do trust them as storytellers that they are giving us what they think is the best overall story for consumption. I know that there's hours and hours and hours of, gameplay footage, and they have to break it down into something that is more like easier contained story-wise and can be broken into episodes. And if I trust these people with so much of not only the storytelling, but the characters that we love, because they love them equally too. It's not just some animator and a voice actor and the writers off in the distance, like they're actively working on this. So I can't believe that they would hurt us just to hurt. I do think that every story has, especially with this show, it has like a power behind it that it either helps lift somebody up or it kind of reveals where all the weak points actually are. And I do think Pike and her quest for vengeance is a weak point. I do think craving revenge and vengeance is a weakness. And I want her to realize that a lot of the power that she has is within herself. And we know this to be true because, she's shown us several times before. And I love Grog stopping to tell her Wilhand wouldn't want this. He just wanted us to go on and be happy. And what I love is that both Pike is that person for Grog, that Grog is that person for Pike, where they kind of tether each other back to reality. And watching him get sucked into that I don't even know what. It wasn't a portal at that point. It was just the orb. We saw it rip somebody absolutely to shreds. It looked very damaging. So even if Grog is on the other side, he's fucking spaghetti. Or at least, so I know that he's a big guy. I know he's a strong guy. I know that, there's so much more about him that makes his ability to survive that so much higher. But at the same time, I can't get the visual of his bones breaking and his skin ripping away from his face. I know that she's being tested faith-wise, and the Whispered One is the one that could absolutely break that faith, and I don't want that for her. I want her to come back to the Everlight, the place that has always been her source of faith and power and strength, and having her faith consistently tested. I as somebody who is not religious and is not a believer in anything greater than the universe is vast and we understand nothing about it. I desperately want her to find her faith. And that's something that, coming from me, means a lot. I really thought they were going to kill off Vax because it was really led to believe that he was going to go through that orb and he's going to meet the Whispered One, and him being I would think that the Matron of Ravens hates the Whispered One and what the Whispered One does so much that maybe she could really help power him up and take the scourge away and just be like, you know what, we need our champion without that. Why she's doing it to him, I don't know. And even if it is just her or if it's something else, we don't really know. But the flower that Keyleth found and put in the tree, now I'm it's the same thing where I'm like, Pike, find your faith, Keyleth, use the damn flower. I don't think anything that Delilah Briarwood using is ever good, thinking that it'll work differently for you. And that's just me, being paranoid because of past experiences with people messing with magic and power that they don't understand. But if she understands it, she feels good about it, and Vex trusts her. Dope. Did I say Vax or Vex? damn it. You'd think after 4 seasons I'd get that right, but why start now? Vex has been like very supportive of Keyleth and definitely, wants her brother better. I was a little irritated that she stopped Vax from talking to Keyleth about his feelings because he didn't know whether or not he was going to die. And I'm like, we need to let people say the things they need to say. Because the last thing you want is for them to actually die and not say that thing. And let's say you can't bring them back, then you never, ever hear them say it. So I was a little perturbed about that, but she's been so supportive this whole season. She's been kind of the big sister, the mother of the group, and I really appreciate that about her. Getting help from Terry and Percy being science bros, like that was awesome. When you bring magic and science together, look what happens. Almost getting away with it. I think Terry is such a valuable asset to our group, not only because, he's a different personality that he brings to the group, but I think when he's on his game and he's knowledgeable, oh boy, but he has this thing with his confidence that kind of gets him. And, but then there's times where he's just so confident where he's like, Dodie, take this down, and like does like this whole story thing. And I love that Percy tapped into that to help him with his confidence because he's shaking, not knowing whether or not like this is going to blow up in his face or not. And having Percy narrate the way that he would to Dodie was so incredibly helpful. And it was so lovely of Percy to do that. Now, where do we go from here? I have no idea. Pike went through the portal with Mythcarver. Her quest for vengeance is going to be a problem. I'm hoping Grog is on the other side. I'm hoping so badly that he is, but he's probably really fucking injured. I don't know how we save him from that. I don't know how we help Vax. And I mean, with the flower would be great, but let's hope that that's the case. And we're not defeating the Whispered One this season, but I do believe it's the beginning of the end for him. Having Pike mad, having everyone see Grog end that way, I don't think anyone is going to like give up now. So the Whispered One's days will be shortened. Not this season, but probably next season, and I look forward to that. And if he ends up going to, what is it, Thar Amphala, and just disappearing again and then coming back at some later date, got one of these. So guys, that was a really long intro, but I was like, I'm over the trauma. It's okay. I feel better now. I'm not okay. I didn't think you guys would think that I was okay either. But sometimes you have to pretend to be brave, right? Right, Terry? Okay, guys. Excited to see how they're going to end this season, so let's get into it. Oh, still? Okay, we're not in the other side of the portal. Really wanted to start with that, but I guess not. Why get what I want?
Pike was wearing a medallion. The one that got the cultists through. She might have survived. But there's no orb, no portal, no way to follow. There's just...
There is back at Whitestone.
It's hopeless. Stop panicking!
Right, Percy?
We have an orb of our own.
Ooh, I hate when his glasses do that.
And we'll just have to wake it back up.
Yeah, we gotta wake it back up. Not great.
Hope.
Whoa!
Wherever she is, Pike stays alive till we find her.
Same. Ooh, girl. You look fucking fierce.
Alright, you fucks. Let's finish this.
I don't think so, girl. It's not gonna be that easy. Grog's body wasn't laying there, so... They didn't give us the whole view. He might still be there. Yeah, somebody was like, calm down. It's an animated character. You calm down. It's way off on that strum, but that's okay, because Xander's not going to put it in the edit, right? Wouldn't embarrass me like that, buddy. Here's to hoping.
What are you waiting for? Come on!
The Whispered One awaits you.
Yeah, they wanted you here. Whoa.
Friends of yours, waiting for your false idol to materialize?
Waiting for you.
Yeah. Dope castle. I watched the first episode of Castlevania recently, and that castle's dope as well. That's what it was reminding me of. Gideon!
Sister Pike, it's good to see a friendly face.
Why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? I'm not shocked.
This is a bad dream. Vox Machina does not lose.
You're new here.
I assure you, we do.
Yeah.
We all cope differently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's gonna go check her flower. Ooh, it's growing! Right? Oh, that's just the vines.
It worked.
You probably... You want to close it back up, girlfriend?
Easy now. I think I should show you something.
First we find Pike. Until then, everything else can wait.
Oh, you are such a selfless person, Vax. I love you dearly.
Your optimism is admirable, but the risk of reactivating the orb is far too great.
It could allow the Whispered One to return.
We don't know that.
Surely you wouldn't endanger our home again on a gamble.
Wouldn't he have already returned if he could? Plus, Gideon's already come through, so he can.
I've left loved ones behind before. I swore I would never make that mistake again.
I love you, Percy.
Brother, a word.
Oh boy. That's what we love about Percy, though.
My body has been confined to this plane, but as belief in me has grown, so has my strength.
So he didn't
I've
come
been
through?
able to apparate in your realm to a select few.
Okay. That looked cool, Pike, but it's not going to do anything.
I deserved that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you die!
Before you use that blade, there are things you need to know.
Oh, this is all a manipulation.
My truth is exactly what your Everlight is afraid you'll hear.
I'm sure.
No more secrets. After all, you let my friend Xerxes speak.
Yeah, he gave you the medallion.
Poor devil's been ignored for 1,000 years. Can you blame him for wanting to break the cycle of pain and indifference? Isn't that what you want too?
I mean, yeah, it sounds great. Sounds like a manipulation.
Cassandra is absolutely right. Accept my apology on behalf of your pig-headed brother.
What?
In his absence, you have single-handedly led this city back to prosperity. No one could do what you've done.
Oh, poor Percy.
Well, thank goodness he married up.
I don't know, is that a manipulation?
Have you lost your senses?
No, Percy, darling. Don't say anything you'll regret.
Of course we're going to use the orb.
We are absolutely going through that fucking orb.
Yes!
Allow me to show you around.
Oh, Pike, I don't want you getting manipulated by this man thing, whatever the Whispered One truly is. Devil incarnate.
I saw everything.
Ah, your visions.
I don't like this.
Didn't see everything, my dear. Only what the gods wanted you to see.
What do you want?
Answers. Same as you. All I've ever wanted to do is to remove pain from the world. To give people power over their own fate.
Don't believe it for a second.
Power and knowledge are meant to be shared.
That's
You
not
got
his
nice
intention.
words. I'll give you that.
Exactly.
But I don't buy them.
Yep.
Then may I show you something?
You just have to say no. Like, why are you entertaining this man? It's a grog. God damn it. Another way to manipulate her. What is holding him together?
You can bring him back. Ow!
Oh, Pike, no.
So much has been kept from you. This is only the beginning.
No, I can't trust you.
You can't!
All I've ever dreamed of is ending the pain of losing those who mean the most to us. So we never have to feel the sting of mortality again.
It's all a manipulation. Absolutely not.
Pike, I am trying to cure death.
You can't! It's inevitable!
So will you listen to my story?
Ugh. Do it just for information, girl. Don't believe one thing he says. Keyleth's flower could probably bring Grog back.
Matron.
Was she able to do something already with that flower?
Couldn't ask for a better nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Though I wish I were a better patient.
Well, the moaning is a lot.
You're
Luckily,
fine.
I happen to be in love with you, and I'm totally amazing.
Okay, let's see if it works.
We can't trust anything that comes from her.
That's what I'm saying.
But the matron is okay. At least Delilah was fighting for someone other than herself.
Eesh.
It's just, if we're heading into who knows what in Thar Amphala, will you at least consider it?
Yeah, we need you at your
Who
tip-top
am I
shape.
not to heed the voice of the Tempest?
Oh.
TD, how are the amulets faring?
Wonderful.
Oh, honey.
In no way spiraling that if these aren't perfect, more of my truest friends will be turned into tapioca.
Oh, honey.
Tremendous.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Yeah, what's going on?
I can't do this. All I see are Pike and Grog's faces. They were the first ones who accepted me, who treated me like a hero. And now they could be gone. I'm glad Dodie's not here. This chapter would be such a bummer.
Oh, he's so sweet.
You're not some hero from fiction. You're the real deal. You are Tyrion Darrington of Vox Machina.
Yeah.
Now don't fuck it up.
Yes, also
I hate
that.
tapioca.
Oh, I love the addition of Terry.
What will I see?
My life, the good and the bad.
Oh, great. But will it show her the truth?
My studies of the arcane led me to a beautiful, talented woman whose grief over her lost loved ones matched my own. We sought a way to reach the gods, to implore them to undo their transgressions against us. They did not answer.
Yikes.
So we vowed to find a way to create a new world, where no innocent fears death. She was so close. But the gods could not stand to be questioned.
Matron of Ravens.
I swore to even the scales once more, even if I had to become a god myself.
See, that's the problem. Wanting to become a god.
The matron of ravens not only destroyed her, but eliminated every trace of her from existence.
Good.
Tell me, Pike, is a spiteful god worth dying for?
Oh, what you doing, buddy? What'd you see? What were you dreaming about?
Keyleth?
Are you still dreaming?
Your fate nears.
Oh.
Champion.
No more riddles! Speak plainly for once!
Yeah. Please.
All you need know is that your future beckons you toward Thar Amphala. My gift shall protect you in the battle ahead.
None of us have a death wish.
And yet death is your destiny.
Yeah. Isn't it all of our destiny?
As the threads of fate reveal themselves, you will confront the Whispered One.
Yeah.
He will meet his end. As will you.
No.
It is fate. My champion.
So he's gonna die because he faces the Whispered One?
Vax?
We have to find the others.
Shit.
Really, Percy. I realise you're under tremendous pressure, but I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, shit.
He wouldn't dare.
He would, and I hate that because that means she's gonna get involved somehow. I don't want anything to happen to Cassandra either. I want his sister to be fine. Look at that. Damn.
Does this mean you're ready to take the elixir?
No.
Oh, not yet, but keep it close. You will have to trust me.
What power did she give him?
I'm fighting for the right to control our own fate, and that scares the gods. So much so that they send champions to seal me away.
Because it's
including
unnatural.
your ancestor, Ezra.
Yeah, you killed them.
Their own gods did. They were sacrificial lambs, pawns. The gods fed off their faith, then tossed them aside.
I mean, that kind of sounds like what the Raven's doing. The matron, rather.
They offer their version of truth and cast all others aside. He shall live, she shall die. Why? Because we say so.
Don't believe it.
What is that?
You are special, Pike.
Oh.
Your bloodline descends from celestial origins, blessed to transcend the barriers between the realms of life and death.
I believe that.
No, Wilhan would have told me.
No.
How could he have known? The gods hide truths that challenge them. The Everlight said you could choose your own path. The illusion of free will.
Oh, Pike, don't fall for this,
I offer you
please.
something the gods never would. A real choice.
That's the thing. That sometimes that's your purpose.
Well, well, well. Look who lied to our faces.
You'd risk the lives of everyone in Whitestone for just one person.
Not one person. For Pike.
Yeah, Pike.
We love you all, but I'm afraid we cannot let that happen.
We don't have time for this shit.
I'm sure we can talk this out like grown-ups. Just hand over those amulets.
Oh god, I don't want to fight Gilmore. I don't fight any of them, but especially Gilmore.
And we'll just chase them.
This is so stupid.
Damn it.
Get them back!
Thunderstone!
Oh, nice. Okay.
I wouldn't try anything if I were you.
Oh. A little sexy time right in the middle of a fight? Why not? Gosh.
Got him. Oh, we'll apologize later.
If we can get through. Okay, so far so good.
You honor me with your disbelief, but I'm not going with you. You always said I got in the way, right? Well, let me get in their way.
Oh.
I know real heroes when I see them. Now bring back our friends. Hurry!
I love him so much.
The Last Stand of Terry and Darrington. Oh, great title.
Yeah, but I hope it's not
Jody,
the last stand.
Take this down!
Oh boy.
Forces gather against me. I'm afraid time is in short supply.
Pike, you
What
can't.
if I say no?
Such is your choice. Choose to strike me down, and my crusade will be at an end.
I don't...
Cashor, Wilhand, Grog, your fallen friends will remain so. Or we will save them.
It's not worth it,
Countless
girl.
lives who have suffered under the gods, ensuring no one endures the loss you have.
Pike. Oh, God. I didn't know she had the necklace. Girl, you can't. You know you can't.
Well, Pike, will you help me?
I thought the episode was going to end. Oh, boy. Glad we still have more. Oh.
Brother.
Your armor.
Yeah.
The blight. It feels different. Better.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to find Pike out there?
Oh.
She's always had faith. Let's hope ours doesn't run out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Let's talk about it. Okay, yeah, I mean, anything the Whispered One says is a manipulation, and it's never... You can sugarcoat something to make it sound wonderful, but it's everything else that comes after that is really the ultimate problem. Being undead is unnatural. Coming back to life is unnatural, and I say that as somebody who saw Vex and Percy both die. They were also brought back by those gods. I think maybe Pike might have a destiny that leads her towards this moment, but also we don't really know what happened to Ezri, and we can't just take the Whispered One's, account or his word for it, because as far as I'm concerned, his word is junk. It's all to get what he wants, and he needs somebody to turn on their faith, to turn on the Everlight. It's kind of like he needs, Vax to turn on the matron. I don't know if the blight was to give him power, so when he made this choice, he was covered with the matron's love. I have no idea. But, I found it very hard to believe that she would do something to harm him. But now the fact that she said, it's your job to kill the Whispered One, and it sounds like he needs to die, but maybe it's a part of him that needs to die, the part that's blighted, the part that is cursed, or the part that is... I have no idea. I'm always so positive when it comes to these things, and I always feel positive about Vax and the matron, even though, there's death is tied to her. He will eventually die, but when? Is it fighting the Whispered One, or is it of old age? And does he get to live out his existence as, the champion? And, then someone else takes up the mantle. I don't really know, but I do kind of think that the matron loves her champion. Maybe I just want to believe that. I don't want Pike to necessarily kill the Whispered One, because maybe that would destroy her, as we're hearing that it might destroy Vax. But for me, to have her do it with vengeance, I don't think is a great idea. I don't think... It's funny that he mentioned Cash. Why would you mention Cash? Really? Come on. But with Cash and Wilhand and Grog, I don't believe bringing them back is going to help Pike. I don't... It's not necessarily to help Pike, but I think dangling that over somebody's head, as somebody who's lost a sibling. Actually, a couple days ago, she has been dead longer than she was in my life. And every time I think of what life would be like if she were here, I can't even imagine it, because I know it would be so completely different. And having someone back would negate all of the pain that you had gone through and the lessons that you had learned because you lost them. And she just lost Grog. She just lost Wilhand. I didn't think she was particularly fond of Cash, but here we are. But I feel like bringing somebody back from the dead, or fighting death, and there has to be a reason to make life better, or that life is sweeter, and it's because you actually live, that you experience the things that you do, and whether it is happiness or it is pain or it is sorrow or if it is bliss, that's the whole point, is that it is finite and you will eventually die. Whether it is tomorrow, whether it is the next day, whether it is 40 years from now, eventually death comes for us all. And that's what makes life beautiful. And if you're trying to find a way to fight that, then, what's the point? I don't know. I don't believe a word that Gideon is saying. The Whispered One is full of shit, and you also won't be able to recruit me for a cult, because I'd be like, the fuck is going on here? Absolutely not. Yeah, no, I'm 1,000% out. I was a little bummed that Alora and all of them were stopping them from going into the orb, because they think that that's a way for the Whispered One to come through, and it's not. It's Pike. Pike is the key to help him transcend to a different plane. And I understand that, if he gets Pike, then he can, but at the same time, trust our group that they're going to do everything they can to stop that. Again, I don't think it's going to happen at the end of this season. It might be a thing where they lose, and, all of them in Gilmore were completely correct that that's the problem, and now the Whispered One is infiltrating our world, and, everyone's pissed off at them, and, now they have to fight him in our world. That's most likely what I think is going to happen, but I also... I wouldn't even know what the last season would be about if it's not the Whispered One, and to only have him for this season would be ridiculous. I knew Grog's body would be somewhere. I was really sad that I didn't see him lying there, though, because I was like, oh god, that means that he is gone. Seeing the veining on him, it looked like kintsugi, and that made me smile, because I think that that's beautiful. I just don't know how we bring him back. I mean, it's probably Keyless Flower. It's probably the potion, you know? They could test it on him and just be like, if we can bring him back, you know, like, well, I guess the Blight... I have no idea what's going to happen with the Blight. I don't know what's going to happen with that potion. And I'm with Vax that I don't really want to trust something that Delilah Briarwood was like, this stuff is great. 100% organic. Grade A, top choice. I would pass. Just because I don't want to grow some like really sharp like canines and eat people. Vampirism is, it's cool for the movies. It's a cool look for Halloween. It is not my choice of existence. So hard pass on that one. But guys, if you want to watch the full reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. In the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you think about this episode? I don't like Pike having her faith tested over and over and over. That does get tiring after a while, but that is kind of her shtick. So I would hope that maybe she would have like maybe a little bit of a period in the next episode where she's thinking about it, but really she's just trying to like get more and more information from Gideon. Because if Gideon thinks that he has her and that like it's said and done, great, we got her, we're gonna like transcend and all of that, maybe he will let his guard down and say something that she'll be like, aha, and slicey slice, you know. But with him dangling the lives and the ability to bring back her loved ones, we don't even know if that's true. Where's Silas? We haven't seen him bring anyone back. He's brought back some people who were dead, but like all he's done is made, you know, zombies. But like, where are the rest of the dead? We don't even know if he can do that. That's the thing. Can he? I don't know. So, interested to see what happens in the next episode because Andy Serkis kills it. Like, he's so calm in this one, and I know at some point he's going to be rageful, and we're really going to hear that Andy Serkis come through, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. Tyrion. I didn't talk about Tyrion. He is a broke little boy. He's never lost something like this. He thought that we were all invincible and that no one dies and that we've never experienced pain, and he's going through it. And then he's scared that he's going to fuck it up and his friends are going to be dead. And he stayed behind to try to help give them more time. And I mean, he's one of my favorite new characters. I mean, I didn't think that I would like somebody other than Scanlan. And I say this with somebody who loves Scanlan. If Scanlan doesn't want to come back, that's okay. If we can keep Tyrion, that's awesome. I really like Tyrion. I really like Terry a lot. And I like the way Vex was talking to him. I like how Vex really mothered the situation. It's so funny that I brought that up because her handling Cassandra and handling Percy in that moment, handling Terry, like she really knows how to uplift people and make them feel good. And, you know, I appreciate her 1,000%. My gosh, she's the VIP? MVP. I guess VIP, maybe. But definitely MVP of the season. I don't know what's going to happen the next couple episodes. Probably, like, dragons attacking... I forget what place that was. God, that feels like it was so long ago, but I was like, oh shit, they just killed the king. What the fuck? So that could easily happen again, where we're once again defending Whitestone and we're fighting against the Whispered One. So that's fun. But guys, come back here for the next episode. I'm looking forward to it. And in the meantime, I'll see ya. Oh, love you, bye.